Good morning, sir. My name is Pratibha from CSE section. Today I discuss about the topic on environmental disasters. Introduction. Environmental disasters are extreme events that cause severe harm to the natural environment, human life and property. These disasters disturb the balance of ecosystem and create long-term environmental, social, and economic problems. They may occur due to natural forces such as earthquakes and floods, or due to human activities like industrial pollution and deforestation. With increasing population and industrial growth, environmental disasters have become more frequent and more destructive. Meaning of environmental disasters. An environmental disaster is a catastrophic event that leads to widespread destruction of air, water, land, and living organisms. It results in long-lasting damage to ecosystem and effects of sustainable development. Environmental disasters not only impact the present generation but also impacts on future generations also pose serious risk to future generations by degrading natural resources. Characteristics of environmental disasters cause large scale of damage to nature and human life, disrupt ecological balance, often unpredictable and sudden, may have long-term environmental effects, require immediate response and long-term recovery, affects economic growth and development. These are the characteristics. Classification of environmental disasters. Classification disasters are broadly classified into two types. They are natural environmental disasters, human-induced, like man-made environmental disasters. Both types are interconnected as human activities often increases the severity of natural disasters. Natural environmental disasters are na- Natural environmental disasters occur due to natural process of earth without direct human involvement. These disasters are powerful and difficult to control. Examples of natural environmental disasters are earthquakes, floods, cyclones, hurricanes, tsunamis, droughts, volcanic eruption, and landslides. These are the examples of natural environmental disasters. These are the natural disasters. Earthquake. Earthquake occur due to sudden movements of tectonic plates beneath the Earth's surface. They can destroy buildings, roads, and infrastructure, causes massive loss of life and property. Earthquakes may also trigger secondary disasters like tsunamis, landslides, and fires. This is about earthquake. And floods. Floods occur when excessive rainfall, river overflow, or dam failure causes due to water to submerge land areas. Floods destroy crops, houses, and infrastructure, contaminate drinking water, and spread waterborne diseases. Floods also causes of soil erosion and loss of fertile land. This is about the floods. Cyclones and tsunamis. Cyclones are intense storms with strong winds and heavy rainfall, mostly occurring in coastal regions. Tsunamis are giant sea waves caused by underwater earthquakes or volcanic eruptions. Both disasters cause large-scale destruction, coastal erosion, and loss of marine life, and also displacement of people. This is about cyclones and tsunamis. Human-induced environmental disasters. Man-made environmental disasters occur due to irresponsible human activities and technological failures. These disasters are often preventable. Examples of man-made disasters are industrial pollution, chemical gas leaks, oil spills, nuclear accidents, deforestation, and climate change. These are the examples of man-made disasters. These are the man-made disasters. Industrial and chemical disasters. Industrial disasters occur due to accidents in factories, chemical plants, or refineries. Toxic gases, chemicals, or waste materials released into the environmental cause severe health problems, loss of life, and long-term environmental damage. For example, Bhopal gas tragedy in 1984, where poisonous gas leaked from a pesticide plant. This is about industrial and chemical disasters. Nuclear disasters are occur due to the accidents in nuclear power plants like radiation released during such disaster contaminates air, water, and soil. This causes genetic mutations and cancer and also long-term health issues. Examples of nuclear disasters are Chernobyl nuclear disaster, Fukushima nuclear disasters. Accident. This is about nuclear disasters. Causes of environmental disasters. Environmental disasters are often caused by climate change, which increases extreme weather. Rapid industrialization releases harmful gases and chemicals into the environment. Deforestation destroys natural barriers and environmental floods and increases the floods and landslides. Improper waste disposal leads to soil, water, and air pollution. Excessive use of fossil fuels increases global warming. Urbanization and population growth put pressure on natural resources. Weak environmental laws and poor disaster planning increase disaster risk. This is about the causes of environmental disasters. Effects on the environmental disasters are environmental disaster causes loss of human life and property. They damage ecosystem and reduce biodiversity. Air, water, and soil pollution increases after disasters. People suffer from health problems such as respiratory diseases and infections. Many communities are displaced and lose their livelihoods. Agriculture productivity decreases leading to shortages. Environmental disasters result in heavy economic losses, long-term environmental damage and effects in future generations. These are the effects on environmental disasters. Effects on human lives are loss of lives and injuries, spread of infectious diseases, displacement and homelessness, food and water shortages, psychological stress and trauma, economic losses and poverty. These are the effects. And environmental disasters and sustainable development. Environmental disasters directly threaten sustainable development by destroying natural resources required for economic and social progress. When disaster occur, development activities are interrupted, infrastructure is damaged, and resources are diverted toward recovery instead of growth. Sustainable development aims to meet present needs without compromising future generations, and risk reduction plays a crucial role in the achieving these goals. These are the sustainable development and environmental disasters. Role of technology in managing environmental disasters. Modern technology plays a vital role in disaster prediction and management. Satellite imaging for weather forecasting, geographic geographic information system (GIS) for risk mapping, early warning systems for cyclones and tsunamis, drones for rescue and damage assessment, artificial intelligence for prediction, technology improves response times and save lives. These are the roles in the managing the environmental disasters. Role of government. Implement environmental protection laws, develop early warning systems, provide disaster relief funds, conduct awareness programs, promote sustainable development. These are the roles in the government. Prevention and mitigation measures, afforestation and forest conservation, sustainable use of natural resources, reducing carbon emissions, proper waste management, use of renewable energy, and strong environmental laws. These are the prevention and mitigation measures. And the final conclusion is environmental disasters are a serious threat to humanity and nature. Both natural and human induced disasters are increasing, due to environmental degradation and climate change. Through the responsible behavior, effective disaster management, and sustainable development, we can reduce the impact of environmental disasters in both natural and man-made disasters and protect the earth from future generations. These are the conclusion about the environmental disasters. Thank you, sir.